I'm the Auto Insider, and I've spent decades helping car dealers make gobs of money. Well, I'm flipping the script. I'm sharing all the knowledge I have with smart people like yourself. Someone who knows the easiest and most reliable way to buy a used car for a great price while avoiding all the dangers is to get some expert advice. And that's why you're here. In the next couple of minutes, I'm going to explain a simple, straightforward method to get a great low price on a used car. And I'm going to help you avoid all the scammers and thieves that are out there making a fortune robbing decent, hardworking people like yourself. Step 1 is at the budget phase. A smart car shopper establishes a budget, then heads out to find a car that's priced within their budget. Car dealers and their financial partners count on making millions of dollars from people who walk into car dealerships without an established budget. Don't do that. Be smart. When establishing your budget, don't miss the hidden costs associated with car ownership. This includes insurance, gas, maintenance. And are you going to finance or pay for the vehicle outright? All those things need to be settled before you even think about heading out and shopping. Buying options. I'm going to go into a lot more detail later, but not every used car buying option is right for every person. There are two major buying options. There are pluses and minuses with both of them. There's dealerships, both new and used, and then there's private parties. There's lots of dangers and options with private parties, and there are professionals out there masquerading as private sellers, and there are the scammers. Something that's becoming more popular now are auctions. For someone, the private shopper now, auctions are a viable option. But the fact is, if you're not prepared to do what's necessary in one of these buying options, you're going to pay way too much for your next car, or worse, get stuck with a rolling problem or end up being robbed outright. Survey the landscape. Smart car shoppers get a sense of the buying landscape. The foolish shopper jumps in. You're buying a car, not trying to make the biggest splash in the pool. Find out what your money will buy for you. Which cars have a lot of inventory on the market, and others are like unicorns. You see, cars that you find attractive or you think will serve your needs now before exploring pricing options. Shopping. Smart used car shoppers have a concrete plan they follow, a step-by-step process that saves both time and money. Smart used car shoppers have a concrete plan they follow, a step-by-step process that saves both time and money. The uninformed, those people will pay way too much for their next car. They head out without a plan. They start visiting dealerships or private sellers without any plan in place. Don't make that mistake. Financing. If you're going to be buying the car outright, you can skip this step. But if you're going to finance a portion of your next car, you need to shop thoroughly and carefully for your loan. You need to shop for the loan as carefully as you do shopping for the car. A smart car shopper has some financing information in place before they ever get into a car they might buy. I'll provide help and information to assist you in the video notes below regarding financing. Regarding financing, I'll provide some help and information to assist you in the video notes below. Take a ride. Now's the time to make sure the car you're interested in is actually a viable and decent option for you to consider buying. You can do this in one of two ways. If there's a vehicle you like at a dealership, take a test drive. Or, if you're considering a private seller, you can test drive one of their vehicles, or a friend may have a similar model. Just remember, used cars are unique entities. You should be a well-informed shopper when you step into this car. Smart car shoppers are looking for a reason to walk away from a used car. Those people who pay too much are anxious to fall in love with a car. In addition to looking for reasons to walk away, you're also taking a test drive to determine the car's value. You never want to haggle over a used car's price. Rather, you want to prove that the vehicle's value doesn't match what the asking price is. This is how car dealers buy and sell cars amongst themselves. If it works for them, shouldn't you do it too? Doctor, please. There are a lot of ways you can inspect a used car to determine if it's time to walk away from it. Whether you know everyone or not, don't be foolish and buy a used car without having an independent mechanic take a look at the car. Paperwork check. If you're negotiating properly, now's the point where you review the financial elements of the deal. Unsavory car dealers and sellers will often play games here with the price. Lots of people know that, but it's the paperwork where you can get into a ton of problems. Many scams associated with paperwork include VIN number switch and title issues. Drive away. Be sure you have everything in place, legally and financially, before you drive away with a car. Buying a used car for a great price while avoiding all the dangers. Following this process is the simplest and easiest way to get a great low price on your next used car. Let's talk about how I can help you even more. We touched on it earlier, buying options. Go right now and grab my free cheat sheet that helps used car shoppers determine which car buying options are best for them. Private sellers, dealers, or should you be shopping in both areas? It's free to grab, and it's a logical next step in the process of me helping you save time and money. So go ahead and click that right now and download it.